Shalom, fellow Ambazonians. Good morning, my country people them. Today, na Saturday, number 3 day for this number 6 month for June for the year 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, Mr. No Connie Lukong. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Fellow Ambazonians, the Ambazonian people around Mbengwi Park that be subjected once more with another level of barbarism, with La Republique du Cameroon latching out, carrying out reprisal beating, collective punishment to all the neighborhood around the area where an Aidi killed the third in command of their rapid force of the B. Quarter people them be harassed, tortured. One old man, he beard them be set on fire. The victims are too much. Some people have been detained in Bamenda. Some have been carried to the Bafut airport. And we have videos and pictures of some of those victims, but they still want to remain anonymous. As time goes on, and with their permission, I will share some of those videos and pictures of the torture victims of La Republique du Cameroon terrorism. We have also discovered some other victims of torture in the General Hospital. I'm going to put out some of those videos of Ambazonians who were just picked up along the road, were taken to Bafut Airport, their torture centered and tortured mercilessly. The videos are horrific. The pictures are also horrific. This should be a message to our people to really tell us what we are dealing with. If you thought that when we say Cameroon is two people, not one people, two country, not one country, you will not believe. But the fact that every time that our forces attack and kill Cameroon occupation forces, they do not go after the soldiers, but they latch out against the population, should show you that these are not the soldiers or an army of these people. A soldier or an army will not turn against its own people to carry out reprisal attacks that are launched by combatants. How many times have we ever seen Ambazonian soldiers attack any community because La Republique ambushed or killed some of their fighters? Never. Because the Ambazonian soldiers are the defenders of our people, are the members of our community. They represent the aspiration of the vast majority of our people for separation and outright independence as the only solution to protect ourselves from all the vices and the shortfall of this so-called relationship we have had with La Republique du Cameroon for 60 years. Such brutality, barbarism of this subjugation war being waged by Mr. Paul Biya should be a message to our people to rally themselves to around our forces, and our forces to rally themselves around our people, so that together we will fight and secure the right of self-determination to determine the outcome of this struggle for independence and separation for our people. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs have published its report about the humanitarian issues in Ambazonia. According to this report, for the over 6,515 schools that used to exist in Ambazonia, only 3,013 are operational. That means that only 46% of schools have opened their doors in Ambazonia. And this reflects the Ambazonian policy of banning all Cameroon government schools, who constitute a large part of the numbers of these schools. The CDN had also conducted a similar research that reflects this same number. I want to assure our people that amongst the 54% of schools that remain closed in Ambazonia, 95% of them are Cameroon government schools which have been banned in accordance with our aspiration for an independent country and the assertion of our sovereignty that do not permit us to allow a foreign government to run schools in our territory while we are in the middle of a war with that country. Cameroon government schools represent an infringement of our territorial integrity and our claim for our sovereignty. It is also an insult to our people, as Cameroon schools have been engineered for marginalization and were used for francophonization of our children. That is the reason why this struggle reached its peaks in 2016. Cameroon government schools are banned in Ambazonia. According to this same report by the United Nations Coordination Office, it also states that, and I quote, "Many children in the affected areas do not have secured access to education, with the exception of non-formal education provided by certain partners." This is a direct reference to Ambazonian Community School. This report have affirmed the fact that all Ambazonian Community Schools are secured, safe, and available to our children, because these are schools that are open with the explicit authority of Ambazonians who are in control of the various areas where our community schools are in operational, and we encourage all Ambazonian villages and communities to open up their own community school. It is the most secure school that their children can learn in a secured environment and freely express themselves. Also, we have authorized private schools and mission schools on condition that they adhere to a strong revolutionary standard that includes the banning of the use of uniform in solidarity with those children who are still in the bush fighting for our cause. No playing of the Cameroon national anthem or hoisting of the Cameroon flag. Non-participation in Cameroon National Day celebration and in 11 February celebration or open their door for the politicization or receiving of Cameroon government officials. French is also banned as a subject in Ambazonian community schools. This report also says that there are not enough schools in our urban areas to accept all the students who are available to learn. This is something we need to work more on to assure that more community schools are open in urban areas, unlike in local village areas where it is easy to work with the traditional rulers to set up community schools. In urban areas, it is very difficult as there are multiple players and quarter heads. Rules are very limited for us to work with this, but this is something we must improve on. And this have ascertained the place of Ambazonia, that we indeed have taken total control of our educational sector. Fellow Ambazonians, one of the things that have made Ambazonia handicapped and our leaderships and organizations, various organizations, being unable to be competent or being responsible to prosecute this war and lead us to victory, is our inability to rise above the occasion, but to stay trapped in our partisan cap and lead our struggle or led our struggle in an auto-destructive state. Everybody just waiting for an opportunity to seize up and seal their position as maybe leaders, activists, or whatever you may want to call them, instead of looking for opportunities to push Ambazonia or actively, because as an activist, you have to be active in pushing forth an agenda. Today, we have in our custody a top CPDM member of the Cameroon so-called House of Assembly from Guy, who was arrested by our defenders in Momo, the so-called Honorable Stefan Unjambeng Andu, who is the president of the CPDM in Momo 5. You also have with him is the YCPDM Vice President, Mr. Asomba Anjari. And then you also have a government delegate amongst them who have been arrested by our forces in Momo. And all Ambazonians, they will sit down like Momo and wait. Yesterday, we saw how the Marine Forces have released somebody who is an enemy of Ambazonia, somebody who have professed to fight against Ambazonia. Let me play to you the messages when Atanganjipo came to take the mandate from those Ambazonian traitors who are chiefs who went to meet him and accept to play the role of this so-called House of Assembly or House of Thieves in the name of House of Chief. Listen.
Nous, le chef traditionnel du Nord-Ouest, on a renvoyé le ministre de l'administration territoriale pour dire au chef de l'État qu'on n'est pas pour le sécessionniste, on n'est pas là, et qu'on est unis derrière le chef de l'État pour combattre tous ceux qui causent le désordre.
So now the Fon of Bambalang, person we either openly can endorse La République, enable La République, collaborate with La République, talk say Cameroon now one and indivisible with Ambazonia, talk say oh they go gather all chiefdom, me then go fight Ambazonia. This one no be just some person where he get different opinion. This is the enemy. These are the head. If you look at the war in Ukraine and Russia, if you kill Zelensky today, that war may be end. If you kill Vladimir Putin, that war might end because the head is more important than the foot soldiers. That's why La Republique is targeting the heads, not the tails. So if we catch somebody like this and we release him, what does that mean? Is this man better than the small girls who we catch who have slept with the Cameroon military and then we'll finish them? Is this man better than the so-called black legs, the small ones we come? Or our own power that remain for quarter? Are we capable of even assessing our struggle and put it on the right rail? Because all the leaders are parties and they are not working for Ambazonia. Otherwise, they would have stand up and said that this is wrong. This is the right thing to do. So that in the future, some other person will do the right thing. Those who are so-called activists, they cannot come out and talk because this is not convenient to them. It is not the ADF. It's not about Capo Daniel or Ayabacho or somebody they can hate. It is not about against their group because it is from the Marine Force of Bambalang, so Oma must don't quiet. That is the stupidity that has incapacitated our liberation movement and we cannot move forward. We don't have any standard. Anything must go. Criminals will only need to come and make counter claims or false accusation, and then they are shielded from their guilt, and our people remain the ones who will suffer. It is not acceptable, whether they catch your family or not, when it comes to the state, for you to compromise any principle. No. If they want to catch all our family, they mean them catch and kill and all. When you talk, say you fight for country and you look for recognition, you talk, say you want being a sovereignty. What is your behavior? Are our people even standing up for the sovereignty of Ambazonia? When Abuan criticized Honorable Weber, they say, not criticize him. And not be criticizing, not be say, I love you. I love the man. The man is our hero. He plays day and he go always day. But when I pointed my hand, I said, you cannot be for Ambazonia and you are in the parliament. You cannot be. It's either we say that our parliamentarians should remain there and fight, but we cannot say that our parliamentarians should come out, then we pick and choose the ones we tell them they should come out. If you are for Ambazonia, we must be serious with what we say we want to do. We must be serious. We don't catch how many people they don't catch them level. Today, we don't get standard. We don't get responsible leaders or responsible organization. All of them are fake people. They are not fighting for our country. They are fighting for themselves. Even the supporters, the one who donate money, have become people who are protecting that their investment, their decisions and their posturing all reflects their reality of their motive. How many of our people have risen up to say that this is wrong? We shouldn't have allowed this man to go. How many of them? They were waiting if it was Capo Daniel or somebody who they think have talent, somebody who can articulate so good, better than them. If it is not somebody who is better than you, we will not criticize them. Because we are so desperate. This is the reality of Ambazonia that we must face. Can we actually fight and win this war? Can we? Can we? We must ask ourselves. Can we hold our soldiers responsible? Can we correct our soldiers? Can we? Are we all in our own cocoon? You can only criticize somebody who is not with you. When somebody is better than you, you want to drag him down. You cannot see the benefit of anybody who is better than you who is not in your group. We cannot win like that. We cannot even move forward like that. We are in a state of vegetativeness. That is why I have said that the leadership that we have put in front there is not a leadership that can take us anywhere. It is a leadership that will bury us. It will bury us. It will make us to go to a total loss where we will become a capture people because they are cut off from reality. They are cut off from reality. Yesterday, the ones who were happy with Capo Daniel, they finally criticized ADF. Capo Daniel and talk say, the stupidity that is in us. Some of the egg of C member who come to Capo Daniel, you will talk say ADF need to fight for no place. Today now you talk say ADF the fight for Idango carry bomb for Mbengwi Road. Since when did I say ADF need to fight for any place? Because when I hear things according to our own group, anybody listens to anything they say according to their group, their judgment is not based on fact, it's based on their own small mind, that primitivity. We cannot move forward with primitive. You come out for village, you don't come to town. That town, if you go back for village, you see behave like village man, then you have there's no change in you. There must be a change in us. I came up and I told Ambazonians, the ADF is not fighting the way it is supposed to fight. I even said that the last fight that the ADF did, when I say the last fight in military terms, when I came with the issue of the takeover, it was Fonte, one man with one gun, fully loaded magazine, and we changed the whole Bamenda. General Efang picked up that inspiration. Because for we to win this war, if La Republic pull out today from Ambazonia, there will be chaos. Are we capable of even running a single city? General Efang took that initiative. Rally soldier. That is what I call the last mission, real operation. We must be capable of rallying at least 1,000 or 2,000 troops to protect even Bamenda, Obuya, or Kumba. For us to even demonstrate that we are capable of doing something. And General Efa did it. That is what I call the last crusade. The hammer blow was the last crusade. It fulfilled the vision of the takeover. Since then, even to attack small police station, it is not there anymore. Allah will come because we came there pushing one soldiers with our own type of partisan mentality. After the fall of Agaba, everything is gone. Even the attack that happened recently. Why don't you ask yourself, why did that soldiers not come and stand and shout like the other groups and make the video and say that this is ADF? Because there is something wrong. Yesterday, Lucas Asu, somebody that I had discussed about the problems we had in Canada. From the day the United Nations sanctioned Ayabacho, I talked with him like a brother. I said, this is bad. This is bad. We must be able to sit down, retrospect, and see how we can address it. Are we doing the right things? Are our policy right? Are we being perceived correctly by the international community? When we came back from Canada, they messed up what they call them by themselves the historic victory that have secured negotiation for Ambazonia. And they lose it. And I discussed with these people. Today you come out to say Capo Daniel is corrupt. They even lie say Capo Daniel and take 6 million, chop him. And this is the truth. I have told you people, you cannot win light with darkness. And I will never attack them by coming to create stories and lie against them. But I will just come and tell you the truth that you don't want to know. The truth that they think that by blackmailing me, you people will not know, because they are more interested in protecting and preserving this egg of seed, not the ADF. Forget about it, because the ADF is not in their control. They want to preserve it. General Ivor himself, who speaks as the supreme commander of the ADF, have said that the good ones are in jail. That should be a message to them. The 6 million or whatever, I cannot even remember the sum that was given to me, was not given to me physically. I had put and installed a camp in Menchum, the only ADF camp in Menchum, run by Commander Tok and Do, that I recruited. And I put there, he trained boys, put them together. And I said that in Mbengwi, you people every day, you are putting money. 10 million here, 20 million here, the money is disappearing. How come is those money disappearing? Oh, every day they don't cash money for you take them. They don't cash money for you take them. Because you are only giving money in the hands of people that you control, people that are blindly following you. I came and I said that, okay, I have bought weapons. We have bought weapons for General Tok and Do. Give me money. Let me bring weapons to Mbengwi. That is the money they are saying that Capo Daniel chopam. Tok and Do went and brought the weapons and deliver it. And I sent it directly to the camp of General Hassan. General Hassan, in blessed memory, received that weapon and make a video and show Ambazonia and how much money I chopam. Today, go back for inside Mbengwi. People that they laugh General Capo, say the follow now. People that they laugh General Capo, say the follow now. What weapons have you given to General Capo that he deserve? When they talk to the one mother beat na the commander of ADF in Mbengwi. ADF soldiers are leaving their camps to go and join the ARF. Mbengwi warriors in their mass. Maybe you people don't know. Go back and look the videos of last 1st of October and let the soldiers tell you people how I suffered to make sure that people turn out in Mbengwi. Even the mother camp, General Hassan, I used to send him from village to village, building the Ambazonian Transitional Authority. When the thing was coming now very good, you people want to push me beside because for you people it was about power. And the vegetative said that it must be Ambazonian Liberation Transitional Authority, not the way you want it. We must put it another way. What is the corruption are you people talking about? If I was corrupt when I was with you people, not now, then you people allowed me to be there and doing corruption. That means that you people are more corrupt, and the corruption that you people could cover when I was there is probably being covered till today. This is the real corruption. You have talked to the people that you have built hospital in Mbengwi. Since when did the ADF be corruption? Because sometimes we are not stupid. They say that only the truth shall set us free, but we know sometimes you model things that you will for the purpose of good. Just like Abraham. Once he said that my wife is my sister. You know, he was not actually lying, but he was just trying to model things so that he would preserve something. So I have modeled things for you people. The hospital in Mbengwi was never built by you people. But I talked to the doctor. A young man who died in my hand was killed there by this fund that they want to arrest down there in Mbengwi. He's struggling to build his things. Have IG people or people who donate money not bring more hospital material in ground zero than you people? Have they not done that than you people? The community schools in Mbengwi, I modeled them after you. Did you build a community school in Mbengwi? Are those schools controlled by you? If they were, why are you arresting teachers from those same schools? Those same students, when they marched on 1st of October, they were calling the name of Seseko. Do you know why? I'm the one who go there again and model them. I say, no call them so because now we give you money. They say, we'll take money for us. I say, but now me I did train, now me I don't authorize the school, let me go on. In SOP, the community school there, I open it. Did your own so-called organization, how many schools do they know that exist at Ambazonian Community School? Yes, there have been schools that we open in ground zero, but it has nothing to do with the egg of sea. Not initiated by you, it has nothing. So when we model things then because we want build, but when Unarango lost road, when Unaran begin to try to destroy everybody, it means this is what you people have been doing from the beginning, that have alienated every single Ambazonians who have stand up for his country, but is not a blind supporter of you people. I am the only Ambazonia who have recruited soldiers from ground zero, trained them into an entire unit. I brought you guys an entire unit up there in Bamenankwe. All of them well trained. How many weapons do you provide there? Zero. Because you are more afraid that somebody will get power. I brought talk and do. If not be say I use now power. And I say these people, this people they call the advocate and all these people the way they work out for chairman in the back. They be stand from my back say, hey, ADF no fit come from Menchum. ADF no go come. The same people. I stood there. What was the job that camp have done? Immediately Captain Talk and Do die. All those weapons were taken and given to our brothers in my 30 who were working there. I was there working with them, trying to secure them, giving them the right education. Because they refuse you people. Nobody don't want you. You have not think yourself why. I'm seeing the reason. The way you are behaving with me today is showing the reason why nobody wants to hear that name AGOF. See, even that name ADF, because of you people, not because of the soldiers. You have not come there to help to build the character of these boys, but you have come there as political scavengers. What type of country do you want to build? You stand every day, you tell that you want to build a better country than La Republique. Yet, you are calling for the killing of your own people. Your own generals are accusing you. Captain Small Pikin wants to die, he accused you. Today, you are trying to sell me out to be killed. But he that is in me is greater than he that is with you. It is not for nothing that over at least 5 million Ambazonians listen to my podcast. It's not for nothing. Compare that with all of what you guys are doing, all those what you are doing. It doesn't go anywhere because people can see in your own partisanship. Ask yourself, with all the money you collect and you give to the people you are giving in Mbengwi, why is it that every day now only Mbengwi warrior they go fight, they buy granite, they shoot them? Every day weapon they can enter only for them. I be the cover, I'm no say I do something way, una can't stand fight, put Ambazonia for front. Una go carry and go mess them up because una want una own glory. When a leader turn to his person who have given him the credibility and say, Capo Daniel, there is talk within the organization that you have become too powerful. We are going to have a 1-point failure in you. These are direct quote from Dr. Chuayaba. I look at him like that, I say, my goodness. That means say that thing where they be talk about you not true. All the popularity where I get them, no be enough for your benefit as a leader. I don't always put them first. Everywhere I go, every diplomat I met have come back to testify to them. That be proud of this guy, Capo Daniel. The connection I've built in Ground Zero, the network. I build network in Ground Zero. How much money do we pay some of those networks that I built? I brought to you people. Every civil society on Ground Zero, I have one representative there. I said, we put them even on 10,000 subsidy every month. How many months did you people give that money? I said, buy me bike for an Inter. When I buy and talk when I don't buy a bike for Capo Daniel. Because it means say the money when I the for soldier there and the gun when I the game for the una own soldier there. Una own loyal people there. No be about Ambazonia. It doesn't have anything to do with the fighting anymore. You people are just fighting to secure your own position. Look at Kabila. Kabila came in Bafmen. This boy have followed me for 3 years on my podcast. Kabila say, I want to fight. I want to go fight for my people. Struggle, sute a back. One gun will not ever game for Kabila. Kabila go die, go fight, carry na den gun. Go fight the Kelebe. Key one. Come na Hausa Mango las Kili. With all the money on the carry am. When I put that money for Osai. How much money on the collector for 1 month? That money to go for Osai. For which action? Man, I'm not talking to go for Osai. Because I will not accuse you people for something you have not done. I'm not like you. I will not say when I don't chop money because I know what you people are doing. But ask yourself, are you people acting in good faith? Are you actually putting money in the right places? Are you seeing result? Ask yourself, why is it that same soldiers are not coming on the ground to stand and call your name or call the organization the way somebody who is spending the money you are spending on the ground will do? You people are a disgrace. The good thing for Ambazonia is that you have Capo Daniel. You have somebody who will stand for the light, will stand for principle. Because these are the only things that will set you people free. Community school. When I be call me say, I been a arango chop money for La Republic, now why that open community school. Now when I the plan say, when I want come uplift the ban for brassaries, when I will talk arango take money to for brassaries. The community school today, not Nairan safe Ambazonia. If we not be allow community school to go on of authorized mission school and private school, if we not be get that moderate way for do them, all our picking in the La Republic, therefore one come back, therefore be more francophone than Ambazonians. How many of our picking that come back would not save that struggle? By that policy, I push that you people, so-called hardliners, were against, as you are against anything that is rational. But we must win La Republic. My people, there is hope. If you can hear me today, there is hope. Good news is that international community that have abandoned you people is talking to the right person. You people write all type of protest letter, it just make mockery of you people. You can do whatever blackmail you do on the ground, even the soldiers are laughing at you. Capo Daniel, signing out, looking out for you.